If you've had a concussion, listen up. Your neck might be the missing piece to your recovery. I'm Dr. Mario from Vitality Semaphore, and we're seeing an increasing number of people present in the practice with concussion that's just not getting better. For the most part, if you rest and follow recommendations, no problems. But those ones that just linger and don't get better and still cause headaches and dizziness and just malaise, lack of energy, a lot of the time the neck's involved. So I'd like to talk about that. First, a quick summary of concussion and what it actually does to you. And concussion is a type of traumatic brain injury. Basically, it's caused by a jolt to the head or the body, and that makes the brain move rapidly inside your skull. How does that affect you? The rapid movement can cause chemical changes in the brain. It may stretch and damage the brain cells. Concussions can cause a variety of symptoms, such as headaches, confusion, dizziness, nausea, blurred vision, even difficulty concentrating. Sometimes it happens straight away. Other times it takes hours or even days to develop after the injury. The actual effects on the brain is that your brain's a very sensitive organ, and a concussion can temporarily disrupt normal functioning. It's this disruption which can affect memory, coordination, balance, and other cognitive functions. Now, in most cases, as I said, recover without any issues. The ones that don't recover, frequently it's the neck that's involved and it hasn't been addressed. It's been recently discovered that all concussions involve neck injuries, but not all neck injuries involve a concussion. Think about it, you get a knock to your head, that actually affects your neck. Your neck is how your head connects to your body. Now, if you've had a concussion or felt like you've had a concussion, you know that an insult to your nervous system really has negative effects on your whole body. It wreaks havoc on your whole quality of life. Well, think about your neck. You've got 7 moving vertebrae, your spinal cord's encased within, and there are spinal nerves between each of the bones. A whiplash injury, where you've got quick movement and it stops, can strain and sprain the ligaments around the spine. It can cause the joints to stop moving, and there's inflammation within the joint space, and you've got pressure on a nerve. Now, if that's not addressed, what can happen is that the symptoms you're feeling from your concussion, the brain injury might actually improve, but the problems in the neck lead to that continual neck balance, dizziness, and general lack of energy to want to do anything. Where does chiropractic come in? By restoring movement to the joints in your neck and releasing nerves, you're allowing your nerves to start healing, and that's part of the same process of what you're waiting for when you have a concussion. You're allowing those nerves which have been damaged, they've had an insult, a physical trauma, and you can allow your body to heal and start moving and working like it was beforehand. If you are having issues, and like I said, most people just recover with the proper rest and following proper advice, but if you are having issues, then go and see a chiropractor. A thorough assessment will show whether you have any interference to the nerves. A scan will show if there's any heat readings around the neck area or in the upper cervical area, and particularly where the head sits on top of the spine. Possibly an x-ray to see what your neck looks like, whether there's a straightening of the curve, which is indicative usually of a long-term poor posture or even just a whiplash injury or you can sustain in a concussion. We have a lot of experience in this area. We can collaborate with your other practitioners if someone else is following you or looking after you in terms of your recovery. Click the link in our bio to reach out, or even send me a personal message. We're here to help.